There is a habit shaping your future right now, and most people never notice it. It is silent, boring, and uncomfortable, and that is exactly why it works. While others chase motivation, this habit quietly builds relentless focus. Focus is not something you are born with, it is something you train. And the reason most people struggle is simple. Their minds are always somewhere else, half present, half distracted, always reacting, never directing. You wake up and your attention is gone within minutes. Notifications decide your mood. Random content decides your thoughts. By the time you try to work, your brain is tired from constant switching. You call it lack of motivation, but it is really lack of control. Here's the contrast. A distracted mind feels busy, but produces nothing. A focused mind feels calm and produces results. One looks active, the other moves forward. The silent habit that builds focus is this: doing one thing at a time, fully, without escape. Most people avoid this because it feels uncomfortable. Sitting with one task exposes restlessness. It removes stimulation. It forces you to face resistance, and resistance is where growth lives. Every time you switch tasks, your brain learns avoidance. Every time you stay, your brain learns strength. Focus is built the same way muscles are built, through tension, not comfort. This habit doesn't look impressive from the outside. No one applauds you for staying present. No one praises you for finishing quietly. But internally, something changes. Your mind becomes sharper. Your thinking becomes clearer. Your confidence becomes steady. The world trains you to scatter your attention. Focus trains you to gather it. That difference decides who builds something meaningful and who stays stuck consuming. Here's how it works in practice. You choose one priority for the day, not 10, one. You sit down, you remove distractions, you set a clear time block, and you commit to staying even when the urge to escape appears. At first, your mind will fight you. Thoughts will wander, you will feel bored, restless. That is not failure, that is training. Each moment you bring your attention back is a repetition. Over time, your tolerance for focus increases. 30 minutes becomes an hour becomes deep work becomes mastery. This habit changes how you see yourself. You stop identifying as someone who tries, you become someone who finishes. That shift builds self-respect, and self-respect fuels discipline. Most people never experience this because they never sit still long enough. They run from boredom into noise. They escape discomfort into distraction, and years pass without progress. The focused man moves differently. He does not rush. He does not panic. He knows where his energy goes, and because of that, he controls outcomes. Relentless focus is not intensity, it is consistency. Showing up daily, doing the work without drama, staying present when it would be easier to quit. This habit doesn't change your life overnight. It changes your trajectory, quietly, predictably, powerfully. If you want clarity, practice focus. If you want confidence, practice focus. If you want results, practice focus. Start small, one task, one session, no multitasking, no escape. When distraction appears, notice it and return. That is the habit. The world will keep pulling at you. That will never stop. But the moment you learn to stay, you separate yourself. This is the silent habit that builds relentless focus. And if you practice it daily, your future will look very different from the majority, because most will never do something this simple, this hard, and this powerful. It will reward patience, sharpen your thinking, slow your reactions, deepen your work, and quietly turn discipline into your default state over time, without noise, excuses, or external validation.